Hello, 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 hello. What's up? Listen, it's another edition of the Vision Impact Hour. How are you guys doing? Listen, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, go ahead in the chat space if you're watching on any of the streaming platforms. And for those of you watching on E360 TV, what's going on? First of all, can I just say something? We are now into season two of our show. This is season 2. I am so grateful. God is so good. And we're just going to continue to keep going, y'all. Listen, season 1, we had some amazing videos, amazing interviews, amazing recaps. And trust me, you could still go back and see those shows, okay? But now we are into definitely talking about season 2. And this show, let me just tell you what the Vision Impact Hour is all about. By the way, if you guys are coming on in, put your city and state in the chat. Let us know where you are chiming in from, city and state, if you're watching on any of our streaming platforms. Yes, darling, yes. But this show is all about introducing you to men and women who are impacting the world with their words. And so who are the type of people we bring on? Y'all, we bring everybody on. We have authors, we have speakers, we have coaches, and most importantly, we have our Book Profits Club community. And so shout out to all of our BPC members that are watching. Listen, I am grateful, okay? I am grateful because in fact, I had a chance today to go to Chamber of Commerce meeting, and they were doing a women's only a members only women's event today, where it was more of a cohort on kind of like a think tank cohort. And we had just had an incredible time. And when I was sharing with everybody all of what we're doing with Book Profits Club, guys, so many people were excited. I mean, I literally booked about 5 meetings, sit downs with the women that were there, because everybody wants to have a piece of what it is that we're offering. And so I'm just grateful for the platform that we're continuing to offer to you guys, and grateful for our amazing Book Profits community. So let's go ahead and get into this real quick though. How y'all doing? As soon as I say that, I cough, because I was about to say, you know, it's that time of the year where the weather gets a little bipolar. And, you know, I swear, I think I'm allergic to it. I've gotten it now. I'm allergic to cold weather. I'm definitely allergic to cold weather, and I got to double up on my Zyrtec. Anybody else got to double up on the allergy medicine? Now, baby, these allergies. And so at one time I was trying to figure out what was going on. So I went to the doctor. I was like, listen, I got this cough. It won't stop. And the doctor was like, you got drainage. You have allergies. You need to take your allergy medicine. And I'm like, I don't want to take the allergy medicine. Is there anything else that I could do? Not that it makes me tired. I just be feeling like taking medicine consecutively for a long period of time, it weakens your immune system. That's how I be feeling. So I'll be afraid. Nobody told me this. I just think it is. And so anyways, they told me you got to get on your allergy medicine, and now I'm taking it. And so anybody else relate? Can anybody else relate? And so let me see who we got over here in the chat. And by the way, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, can you please do a sister a favor? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Hello, the Uncommon 7 with Dr. Rasheda. Good evening. Dr. Rasheda says, yes. Okay, you can relate with me. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, these allergies got me coughing, got me sneezing, got me up and everything. So I'm going to sip on my coffee real quick. Yes, yeah. And then let's go ahead and plug Trajectory TV. We actually air on the look at that. As we're live right here, we got a brand new member just joined Book Profits Club. I'm telling you, y'all, Book Profits Club is growing. We growing, y'all. But anyways, okay. So Trajectory TV is the network in which we air on. But listen, how many of you guys are watching this and you're interested in learning about having your own TV show? You want to be on, because we're going to be having the Vision Impact Network, okay? So if you're interested, let me just put this on the screen so y'all can see. If you want to be a part of the show, all you need to do is go submit your information by going to info.thevision.impact.show.com. info.thevision.impact.show.com. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into our first part of the day, because y'all, we have a action action-packed television show. Yes, darling. We have an action-packed television show. And I want to bring to you guys our very first portion, which is our wealth and words. Our wealth and words, this is where we interview our fellow Book Profits Club members. If you're a BPC member, listen, we do them two different ways, right? And so most of us that are BPC will do them where we will stream you in, right? So you can stream in comfort of your home. But we also have these quarterly masterminds. And if you're a part of the Speakers Elite, you're invited to attend the mastermind. It's selective. We only allow 7 people to come. And in our masterminds, we do photo shoots, but we also will do different things when it comes to video. And so one of the things is we interview you so that you can be on Wealth and Words through the studio setting. So let's go ahead and give it up to our first portion of the show. This is our Wealth and Words. Hold on, I got a little thing. Where is that? Y'all know I've been getting excited about my little plug. Y'all, where you at too? Type in the chat. Let us know where you're chiming in from. And for those of you guys watching in the Facebook group, what's up? What's up? Everybody watching on Instagram, how you doing? Make sure you're following us, sister. And so that's what I'm pulling up. I was like, what am I doing? Let me get my life together. I'm going to get it together, y'all. Y'all forgive a sister. Okay, let's get into it. It's Wealth of Words. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Taurea Vision Avant. And this is another edition of Wealth and Words, where we bring you men and women from all over the world who are impacting the world with their words. And listen, got another incredible woman that is just doing dynamic things. She has turned her passion for interior design into a space of coaching that is transforming people's lives. And so we're going to get into it, okay? But I'm going to let her introduce herself and let you know who she is. Karen, tell me about yourself, girl.
Hello. Thank you for having me. It's such an honor and a pleasure. But I am Karen Larkin. I help entrepreneurs. I help individuals that's dealing with depression, anxiety, any life-changing events. I help them create peaceful and tranquil environments that will, one, promote and cultivate productivity and creativity, decrease stress and anxiety, all while promoting their overall well-being, helping them become the people that God has called them to be.
Well, honey, we about to unwrap a whole lot because, first of all, I've worked with you, so I already know what that's like, and so we'll get into that. But I love where your journey has gone because from the outside in, many people would call you what? If I was to just give you a quick title.
They would just call me a decorator.
A decorator. But we at BPC and your clients and customers, they see you as a mentor, a coach, because you don't just come in and decorate, you do so much more. So let's kind of get into that, okay? So let's get into the interior decorating and how you realized that it was your space that is also helping people with how they are within. So what made you realize that your space has a lot to do with your mental wellness, your spiritual wellness, and all that? What made you come up with that or figure that out?
Actually, I didn't, if I can be honest. It actually came from my very first 2 clients. They were the ones that gave me the feedback as far as after transforming their space that they didn't feel the same anymore. And that's when it hit me like, oh, I create peace. They, just based on their feedback. So I didn't have a clue. I thought, guess what? I was just decorating or fixing up their space, making it pretty. But it was their feedback that they gave me that made me realize, okay, I do more than that. And to see them elevate. One has even started a business. since I did her space.
Yeah.
Another one has completed 2 degrees in nursing after
Okay.
completing her space.
Wow.
So it came from the clients. And then the more I start talking to more clients and getting to know them, getting to know their personality, and I actually saw a business actually have really soar, meaning I went in, this is a commercial property. Their employees talk about how much they love the space. Their work is more productive now.
Yeah.
The morale in the business has skyrocketed, and they have now created several businesses all over other than in Georgia. So it was through my clients
Wow.
that God just really showed me you do more than just
Absolutely.
make things beautiful.
Come on now. Yeah, and I can attest to that because you actually came in and designed my office space. And I'll never forget it because like I'm not a designer. I don't really know how to put stuff together, Chad. So when y'all came in and seen it, I know you was like, bless her heart. She tried. Right? I sent y'all pictures, and what I love the process is I was able to send you pictures, send you the dimensions, and baby, you transformed that space and used the colors that I love that gave me great energy to the point where I can honestly say everything that your clients have told you is so fact. I would literally be in the office, 12 to 15 hours.
Wow.
And there's 24 hours in a day. You there all day? Yes, I was there all day because the space that you created was so conducive based on what my goals were. Being productive, taking action, being in a place where there's harmony. And so, I thought you were coming in to decorate. And I remember another thing you did was my picture. You got a painter to customize art for me. You had that beautiful picture of, I forgot what I named her, but honey, and you put together these colors. So let's talk a little bit about that process too. So for me, what you did with me was first we did everything virtually and then you physically came in and put it all together. But I know you also work with clients where maybe they might just do everything themselves, but you work with them virtually. So I want to get my house decorated or I want to get my office decorated. What does that process look like with you?
Well, first of all, I have to get to know the client. And how do you get to know somebody, say, in less than an hour? I'm very observant. I listen. I ask them, a series of questions. And they kind of just share with me. I can literally begin to see their personality just through a conversation. Thinking back to when we did your space, just asking you questions like, what do you like to do? What's your favorite color? What do you like to eat? And I know people are saying, what all this got to do with interior design? It has a lot to do because the things that you like to do really reflect your personality. So it's my job to bring your personality into your space because I can't put somebody else's personality into your space because it will not spark anything within you to do what it is that you desire to do what it is that you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
So it's almost like putting on somebody's shoes and they're too little.
Yeah.
You can't wear them.
Yeah.
So it's very, very personalized. And I always try to do something custom, something special, something meaningful, something inspiring in each and every one of my client spaces.
I love it.
And so, when you mentioned, so that's pretty much how the process looks. So whether it's in person or virtual, I know some people may say, well, how can you do that virtually? I assess the space through technology, video chat.
Yeah.
I get them to send me pictures. I'm relying on my clients for dimensions.
Right.
And so, and as I'm sourcing, once again, I'm figuring out and learning what they like and looking at the space and already visualizing where things should go.
Yeah.
Based on, because we want to give balance to a space, we want the space to flow,
Right.
and we want it to be harmonious. So that's what really give you that peace and make it your sanctuary.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Well, now that you use the word peace, I'm going to transition. We're going to get back to that because this show is all about how you are using words to impact the world. And you are an author. Right now,
Right.
The funny thing is, when I met you a few years ago, you were there with your other half, and he was there because he was in that space of authorpreneurship, and you didn't have a book out yet. And now you got multiple books out, right? You got a book
Correct.
coming out and all types of stuff. But you ended up writing this book. First of all, did you ever think you would be an author of multiple books?
No. No. Absolutely no. I did not. I couldn't see what I did and my passion of what I did, how it went with writing a book.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't.
Listen, we were on the call. So listen, y'all. The first call we did, she got on the call to my I don't even know why I'm here. I don't even think this is going to help me. Like, I don't think what you do is going to help me. I was like, girl, yes, it will. We're going to get this. And now you have been responsible for just inspiring so many people. So many people. Your voice carries weight. So tell me about your book, though, Peace Within These Walls.
Wow. Peace within these walls, because everybody deserves peace.
Yeah.
Number one, peace is already within us. It is our responsibility to allow that peace to exude out. And a lot of times, it's really the environment that keeps us from truly, truly experiencing peace. And you know, you hear people say, well, I do have peace.
Yeah.
There's a difference between saying you have peace, but actually experiencing peace.
Yeah.
You should be able to walk into a space and literally feel peace. Peace is something that it's a certain energy that overtakes you.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where it gives you goosebumps when you walk into the space. And it just feels like, okay, I can finally breathe. That's the experience of peace.
Right.
Whatever you've gone through for that day, whatever may be going on in your mind, when you walk into that space, when you experience a true peace, it disappears like it never happened. There's something that overtakes you.
That's good.
But peace is already there.
Right. We already have it.
We already have it.
Yeah.
Right. But we got to make an environment for it to be unleashed.
Come on, your environment. Listen, your environment is directly connected to our space. I mean, to our, I was going to say space, but that's true. Our mental space, our body space, all of that. That's
Our
why
inner space.
Our inner space.
Yes.
Come on
Yes.
now. And so if you find that you in spaces where it's causing chaos, and we know God don't like chaos, then we need to be fixing up our environments.
Right.
Right? Now, let me ask you a question. When we say environment, are you only talking about like physical? But what about, because you have a line of smells.
I do.
So, okay, but you come in and decorate, change the space, create the peace, but what also connected you to the smells, the candle line that you have, the sprays that you have? What made you decide to add that portion to what you do?
Because aromatherapy, and if you talk to especially massage therapists, there are even therapists that use certain scents, even when they are working with clients or counseling or coaching them, however. But aromatherapy is really, really big. So not only is your space peaceful. But if you have a scent in your space, that aromatherapy adds an extra layer of peace. It actually causes your body to really truly relax so you can decompress. It relieves stress. It relieves tension. And believe it or not, there are some scents out there that has some healing properties to them. And no, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I'm not in the medical field.
Right.
But I'm just stating things based on studies. And because I incorporate scents in every space that I do. And I have clients come back and be like, what was that you put in my space?
Yes.
What did you give
Facts.
me? Because not only is their space peaceful,
Yeah.
but now you have this aroma, this smell that you breathe that also helps alleviate whatever that you may be going through, helps you truly decompress and start to get in touch with that inner peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
So aromatherapy is really, really big. So I'm really big on aromas and smells and scents.
Well, and your smells and scents are amazing.
Thank you.
They're
Thank you.
amazing. So, listen, now I want to talk to you about this because when you first came in and we were talking about what you're going to do, of course, is creating a space that brings peace. But one thing that you've also discovered is that, especially when you speak, so when you get on the stage and speak, everybody runs to you and they flock to you because they want you to now help them. And this is a conversation that you and I, we've been having about you already are mentoring and coaching people in what you do, but now you've kind of found a newfound passion to add just another layer on top of what you do, right?
Right.
So what is it now that you are envisioning for Karen Larkin and Karina's Design Studios, right? Where is it going now from just starting off with just creating the space to now mentoring and helping other women?
Because I'll say this. It really truly started, even though I've been doing it, I didn't realize that I was doing it.
Yeah.
But it really truly hit me a few months ago when I went to, when I was diagnosed back in November with breast cancer. And just remembering how I felt,
Yeah.
my emotions all over the place. And what I tell people, I now had to do the same things that I share with my clients. So even though my home is peaceful and it's set up that way, but I now had created an environment that was conducive for healing.
Ooh.
Because I believed and I knew that God could heal me. It was just a part of my journey or something that has been added to the path that God had me on.
Right.
So not only now I'm just telling people, now I got to use it for myself. And so I remember certain things that I did in my space. First of all, getting rid of clutter. How we all have papers that pile up on top of each other. You keep saying, I'm gonna put it away, I'm gonna put it away. And next thing you know, your wherever you enter your house, it's just it's in disarray now.
Right.
So I literally had to go in, remove things, put up things.
Yeah.
But most importantly is that I use candles, my candles. I began to spray my bed linen with some of my sprays. But because I knew that God would heal me, I had to create an environment that was also conducive for my healing. And so now, talking to other people, this is where the shift has taken. And I remember speaking at Authors All-Star in December.
Yes.
I just had started chemotherapy, and I wasn't even prepared to speak.
Right.
But the Holy Spirit said to me, pivot and shift. And what people have to realize, life happens to all of us. But we can't allow life happenings to make us stay stuck in a place. So we have to learn to pivot and shift. And how we're going to make this, whatever's been thrown our way, how we're going to make it work for us that will keep us moving forward. So I remember speaking, had nothing prepared, but the Holy Spirit used me to speak, and also being able to speak to those that was hurting in the room and still being able to connect interior design. Because I don't care what anybody say, and I will even debate it, that interior design and your mental status, they go hand in hand.
That's good.
That is a direct correlation. Your environment, the space in which you live in, has a major, or it plays a major role, importance in your life and where it is that you're heading.
Yeah.
And what it is that you're going through. How you're going to come out of it. You got to start with your space first.
Come on.
I don't care. You can see therapists.
Absolutely.
But you got to start with your space
If you come
first.
right back to where you are, there you are.
There you are.
And it's not, nothing's going to happen.
And nothing is going to change.
Let me ask you a question. So when somebody comes to you and you say you get to know them, because now it got me thinking, the reason you also get to know is because you want to figure out where are they going. So maybe they're healing from a sickness, or healing from a broken heart, or maybe they're about to launch a business, or they're growing, or the relationship is new. And so you create environments based upon the specific goal.
Where they're going. Not where they are, but where they're going.
That's good. That's good. Now, does it matter where in the house or in the office, or do you do everywhere?
I do everywhere.
Okay.
Wherever. I do wherever. But one thing that I like to know, what's my client's favorite space in their house? If I'm limited to one space.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite space? Or what space that you want to spend the most of your time in?
Right.
Because that could look different for all of us.
Yeah.
But what space do you want to spend the most time in? So if we're only starting with one space. But if you give me free reign and I'm doing your whole house is gonna flow from room to room to room, to give you that balance, to give you that harmony. And we talk about it.
Yes.
Even as entrepreneurs, you got to have balance and you got to have harmony in your life.
I mean, child, just listening to you, I feel the piece just falling off you, okay? It's hitting me in the face, okay? And I'm loving this. I'm loving this, and I'm loving how you are able to take what you love to do in the space of creating spaces, and also create opportunities to impact people in their life, where they're going through, and take it deeper than just a design. And so I'm truly enjoying, and I can't wait to hear how many more places that you're going to be. I mean, because maybe you're doing it big, okay? You're doing it big.
Thanks.
Can I ask you this? When it comes to your book and your program and stuff, like if I want to work with you, how does someone first get in touch with you? What does that look like?
Well, first, to get in touch with me, go to createpeaceathome.com.
Okay.
That's the first step.
Okay.
And then the next step is, of course, scheduling, a call, or, we meet, whether it's in person or whether it's virtual.
Yeah.
And then we just take it from that. And I truly, truly listen to my clients.
Yes, you do.
As far as what it is. Number one, I want to know where it is that you're going.
Yeah.
What it is that you desire out of life. You just say, for instance, what if you're not a business owner, but you're desiring, I'm just going to say, get out of debt.
Yeah.
You're drowning in debt.
Right.
Do you know debt causes stress?
Yes, it
It
does.
causes anxiety.
Right, absolutely.
So now it's my job to create an environment that's going to help you get out of debt, but also we got to give you some strategies that go along with it. We got to first create the atmosphere or the environment conducive for you to get out of debt.
Yes.
How do you get out of debt? First of all, it starts with your mindset. So we got to shift the way that you think.
Amen.
So guess what? Let's start with your space first. Let's look at your space.
Right.
Because you can't shift your mindset if your space is all chaotic.
No, you can't.
You can't do it.
Sure can, girl.
So that's how we get started, and go to createpeaceathome.com.
Createpeaceathome.com. Createpeaceathome.com. I love it. Well, do you have any last imparting words that you want to leave with our viewers on today?
Well, I just want to say this is the book, Peace Within These Walls. And basically, this is just a resource tool. It's just a guide for those that are ready for transformation. And I pretty much give you everything that you need in a space to transform your space, not for where you are, but for where you're going. And so you can get my book, go to createpeaceathome.com. But I want the viewers out there to understand your space is more important than you can ever imagine. It affects so many areas of your life. And we wonder sometimes why we're stuck in a place. I'm going to say to you, take a look at your space, at your environment. What do you see? Would you want to invite people there?
Ooh.
Would you want to just stay there and say, oh, I don't even want to go out? And if you wouldn't invite anybody there, or if you don't want to be in there, then it's time to make some changes in your space so you can truly grow and develop into who God has already called and created you to be.
Amen. Amen. Well, Karen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Taurea.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness, girl. Don't get me up in here emotional. Okay, y'all, listen. So that was another edition of Wealth and Words. And, I mean, you see how peaceful I feel? Because that's how she gives. That's how she's giving transfer of energy, okay? And so I'm really grateful that you guys are tuned in. And, you know, as I always like to say, I pray that your day is full of peace, prosperity, and happiness. Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to finish too early. Real quick, because you are part of the Book Prophets Club family. And this is actually your 3rd year.
Yes, it is.
What would you say is one of the things that you love most about BPC?
I'm going to take it back to when I first became part of Inner Circle.
Mm-hmm.
It was confidence. Coach gives you, I'm not going to say she gives you confidence. She speaks, or she incorporates in her program tools and resources that increases your confidence. And I had a problem with confidence. That's why I couldn't see how the two went together. And so if you see me now, some people would be like, no, you didn't. But I would say being a part of BPC, it's more than just your average program about books and leveraging your books. It gives you more than that. It gave me confidence. It has taught me different, that has truly helped with my personal growth. Especially in my business, but also in my personal life.
Right.
That I can do everything that God says I can.
Yes.
So you impart more than things or tools for leveraging or using your business. You impart tools that helps with your personal growth and development. And I will never forget day one. It gave me the confidence that I needed to be where I am today, because I didn't see this coming. So I would say confidence.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Because you're looking at a product of Taurea's program for 3 years. And when I first started, I would never imagine me speaking, me coaching, me helping people not only with what I love to do is spaces, but truly, truly bringing out the best in people.
Yeah.
I never saw this.
Yeah.
And I thank God. He knew exactly what I needed. So I thank
Amen.
God every day for him placing you in my path and in my life.
Oh, man, I thank God too. You and Rashad. You know, he cut up every now and then, but we
Yes.
love him to life.
Right,
And,
yes.
and the girls. Well, listen, y'all, again, wealth in words. Oh, weren't you guys just inspired? Okay, like so inspired. So we'll see you guys on another show. And like I was saying, and I said, but I'm going to say it again. I hope that you have peace, prosperity, and happiness and everything in between. All right, y'all. Yes, everybody. Wasn't I? Listen, I don't know about you, but literally watching the interview again had me so peaceful. First of all, let me do one other thing real quick. 1 sec, y'all. Yes. So I just want to show y'all the candles. Now, she's working on her candle line. So I don't even know if this is the official label, y'all, but this is the Karina's Design Studio, her candle line. When I say peaceful, yes, I got my Jane over here sitting up warming and heating and filling the room with aromas. And so, man, Karen is just an amazing soul, and love everything about that interview. I was over here cheesing from ear to ear. What a blessing. What a blessing. And shout out to everybody that's watching in the chat. Evancia said that was awesome. This conversation feels so good, peaceful. I know, right? Alfred, literally, I feel like at peace. I'm just so comfortable. Like I feel good. So I feel good all over. Yes. And so now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to shift gears. Make sure y'all go check out Karen, plug into her and everything that she has going on. And now it is time to highlight our author all-stars. So as of today, November the 20th, Author All-Stars Dinner is going to be December the 6th in Atlanta, Georgia. This is our third annual event and the third magazine. This will be the first year that we're also celebrating where the city of Atlanta gave us our own day, which is Author All-Stars Day, December the 15th. And we're going to be celebrating after that with all of the authors who are coming out to the dinner. But I am excited to announce. Y'all ready? Drum roll. That we are sold out. Sold out. Kede. We are sold out, y'all. Without even getting emotional, I've been doing events, y'all. I've been doing conferences, dinners, workshops, all types of stuff. It's just like, oh, sometimes when I think about just the journey of it all. Now we're doing international events. We'll be leaving to go to Ghana next month as well. We're going to be doing an event in Dubai. We'll be back in Ghana at the end of the year for 2025, 2026. Do you know what I get most excited about when we do these events? I don't get excited about the fact that we about to make a ton of money, because I don't make a lot of money when I do these events. Just so y'all know. No, people be pocket watching. I do too. Not that I get a lot of recognition, because a lot of times, even when I do events, especially if I do events where we have BPC members or speakers, I don't even, it's not even about me. I'm not even trying to be a speaker. I'm trying to get people on the stage. I want people to be seen and elevated. The most exciting part about these events is the fact that people get to get recognized. And I truly go all out. I get excited about. I can't wait to see everybody's face when they get this award or this award or that award. It's almost to the point where I'm like, Taurea, you got to slow down. You're giving away too many awards. Like, it's, my event planner, she was telling me, yo, your event, you got more awards than a little bit. I ain't never seen nobody give away this many awards. And it's because I just know personally how it feels to be working hard and just not seeing anything from it, you know? Shout out real quick. Let me show y'all something too. I want to show y'all something real quick. So y'all know I just got back and relocated, and I just want to shout out my BPC family. I know y'all can't see it too well. I gotta wipe it down. Lord Jesus. Y'all see this? It's crystal too. I got this award from our Book Profits Club members. Stuff like this, it means a lot. And so the awards that we're giving out, y'all, this year, by far, I can't wait. And you know, let me just get into showing y'all the author all stars. Is that cool? I'm gonna bring them up real quick. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat over here. I'm just literally, we're sold out. To have a sold out event is huge. We're gonna be dressed to the floor, dressed down. I'm in harvest season. I'm so grateful. And shout out, we got so many new BPC members too, y'all. I'm telling you, like literally while we were alive, we have a new person that joined. Matter of fact, let me tell you what the name is. What? Our Book Profits Club is growing. I'm telling you, it's gonna be to a point though where just so y'all know, we're gonna stop enrollment because when we stop enrollment, okay, blessed hands. When we stop it, we're going to stop enrollment into BPC because we're going to limit it to a certain number of people that could be a part of the club. So, anyway, God is good. Let's get into these author all-stars though. Y'all ready? So let me introduce you to 4. We are still voting for the top 20 authors of the year, and the awards for that is crazy too. Fire. Drop bombs. And so we have 4 more authors that we're going to highlight on today. And so if you know these authors, you need to vote for them. I'm going to go ahead and throw them up on the screen. First, we have none other than Inarbi Nicole, a visionary entrepreneur and driving force behind the Billionaire Moms. As the creative mind behind Inarbi Hair, Beauty and Wellness, she transcends the world of a renowned cosmetologist. Lord, y'all, you see what I can't read. Transcends the role of a renowned cosmetologist and board certified trichologist, leaving an indelible mark in the beauty industry. Inarbi's journey from single motherhood, navigating low income living, to building a thriving empire is a testament to her resilience and determination. Originally aspiring to be a high-end designer, Inarbi's path took a unique turn, merging her passion for fashion with a profound goal of uplifting women. Despite juggling single motherhood and entrepreneurial dreams, she turned adversity into a stepping stone, using available support to propel her forward. Amidst the demands of motherhood, Inarbi seized moments to construct her empire. Unyielding commitments to beauty and wellness drove her past obstacles, giving birth to Inarbi Hair, Beauty and Wellness, an industry symbol of excellence and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to vote for Inarbi, all you need to do is go to www.authorallstars.com/vote. All right, let's bring on another person. Don Womble. Don has been the CEO of 2 large 501c3 organizations. He resigned after a 25-year tenure at the first organization due to clinical burnout. After 2 years of mental and physical wholeness, Don learned how to recover from burnout in, and is an authority passionate about helping leaders recover from severe burnout. His book, Leadership Burnout and Recovery Results from His Healing and Discoveries, has been selling all over the world. He founded a second 501c3 organization he currently serves. Don has also earned several college degrees, and one is an MBA in psychology development. In 2017, he co founded a professional counseling center in his community. Don has achieved certifications with John C. Maxwell Certified Team as a speaker, teacher, and a coach. He also holds a certification as a mental health life coach. Don is the published author of several books, a church planter, and a spiritual director. He currently serves on the board of directors of 3 charitable organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want to vote for Don, please go over to www.authorallstars.com/votes. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. And then we have Dr. Rasheda Jackson. Let me pull her up, honey. Yes, ma'am. So in 2024, Miss Woman Entrepreneur Sunshine State is a highly esteemed business executive, speaker, and author. She serves as the COO and co-founder of Be Free University, an innovative educational platform focused on financial empowerment and education. She is the CEO of Be Free Tax and Business Services. Additionally, she is a contracted VP of operations for a multi-million-dollar private brand. Woo, come on, girl. Driven by a passion for helping others build sustainable businesses, Dr. Jackson operates Be Free Tax to educate individuals and small business owners on tax code literacy and business structuring. Her expertise in business strategy and tax code has empowered countless entrepreneurs to establish a strong foundation for success. The author of over 11 books, contributor of 2 anthologies and 8 ebooks on business and taxes, Dr. Jackson, she is committed to fostering legacy wealth building through education and empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to vote for Dr. Jackson, go to www.authorallstars.com/vote. And then, darling, we've got Ernee Peppers. And as she would say, ladies and gentlemen, meet the unstoppable Ernee Peppers, a force of nature wrapped in high heels and high energy. Ernee lights up every room she enters with her electric vibe, dazzling smile, and unforgettable laugh. Known for transforming nervous entrepreneurs into confident cash stacking dynamos, she teaches them how to rake in $20K at events, no sales booth required. With Harlem hustle and Trinidadian flair, Ernie's bold style and revolutionary approach are nothing short of magnetic. Whether she's hosting a talk show, speaking on stages, or coaching entrepreneurs to 6-figure success, she embodies excitement, empowerment, and pure fun. Her contagious energy and heart-centered guidance makes her a true game changer. Get ready to be inspired, energized, and amazed by the one and only Ernee Peppers, a woman who makes the impossible irresistible. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to vote for Ernee Peppers, I didn't put her on the screen. This is Ernee right here on the screen. Don't worry, I'm about to put her video. My bad, Ernee. That's okay. We about to put her. This is Ernee right here, y'all. If you want to vote for Ernee, y'all need to go to www.authorallstars.com/vote. But that's okay, because I'm about to play 2 videos for y'all. So let me go ahead and get y'all ready with this. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Well, I hope you are, because now I'm going to share 2 videos of our incredible Author All Stars. Let's give it up for Dr. Jackson. Maybe so. Here we
me for the 2024 Author All Stars Author of the Year. I write books in order to educate, elevate, and empower entrepreneurs who are on their journey in this world that we call entrepreneurship. I also coach executives who are having challenges getting through presentations in the boardroom. I'm a corporate exec veteran, and so with my experience, I've been able to coach many of my colleagues into successful presentations. I leverage my books to also step on stages and help other people to believe and aspire and grow. And it is my belief that as the Author All-Star, Author of the Year, I will further the empowerment that goes on stages, because you can do exceedingly abundantly above all you think, ask, or imagine. Vote Dr. Rasheda Jackson.
Get in here, everybody, get in here. Look at here. I am running for 2024 Author All-Star of the Year. Yes, baby. And for those of you who don't know me, I need your vote. And those who do know me, I need your vote too. But if you've been under a rock for the last 4, 5, 6, 10 years, I am internationally known as the event MC, dynamic public speaking strategist, and vendors profits coach who train women entrepreneurs just like you how to generate $10,000 and $20,000 at every vending event, baby, without investing in a sales booth. Yeah, I said it. I got the tricks to the trade, baby, and the secret sauce. But now, look at here. I am running for 2024 Author All-Star of the Year. And what I need for you to do is click the button. Click the button. Now, a little something. I already have published 8 books. Okay? I've talked about them. I wrote about them. I talked about it. I wrote about it. I talked about it. Okay? So if you don't know, now you know. With the help of none other than the queen of book profits, Miss Taurea Avant, look her up. But what I need for you to do now is click the button. Click the button, baby, click the button. If you don't have the button is www.authorallstars.com/vote, VOTE. Scroll on down until you see your girl. Click on the vote button that says vote, and baby, that's all you need to do. And now that'll be your number billion, number billion, or maybe number million. Okay. But baby, I'm looking for you to put me in the game because I've been running and voting, running. Honey, I'm tired now. All right. So I need your vote. I need your help. Click the button or go to www.authorallstar.com/vote, baby. And I'll see you at the winnings. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of your day. Click the button. Now, this is a good time. Click the button.
Listen, yo, I told you about Ernee. I said, listen, she won't on the screen, but side note, I have not officially announced this yet, and so I guess I'll go ahead and announce this. So we want to also shout out to the Ernee Peppers because she is the 2024 Author All-Star MC. Let's give it up. I had to. I said, Ernee, listen, what we got to do to have you come and host with your girl again, I need you to MC. And she said, listen, whatever you tell me, listen, I'm here. We MCing. And so I'm so excited. We're going to be having Ernee Peppers, who's going to be MCing. Y'all saw the video of Dr. Jackson. You also had a chance to hear about our incredible other Author All-Stars. So make sure go to www.authorallstars.com/vote. Karen is also an Author All-Star as well. So vote. Okay, please get up in there and vote for our people. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about over here. Yes, go ahead and give it I love it. Click the button. Right. Click the button. Click the button. As Ernee said, click the button. What we doing? So listen, y'all, we are at our show. So we about to wrap this up. Listen, normally we would get into, I'm just going to play it anyways because I just love it. I'm going to play it real quick.
Who running? Who running? Who running?
Yes, guys, as real as it gets. Normally, we would get into as real as it gets right now. I don't have a lot of time. I just got a couple of minutes, but what I will do is talk real quick with you. If you are an entrepreneur, let me just tell you something. And I went on a tangent the other day. I really know, and I really, because it was after a coaching call. Sometimes when I do coaching calls, and a lot of times people be saying my coaching calls are tough. Sometimes people don't know the definition of tough. I swear, I was watching a video the other day that talked about, how we would be when we were in the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to 2000, 2010 and to 2020. I'm not that difficult or tough of a coach. I just want y'all to know, y'all. Woo! But anyways, I was on a coaching call and I really went off on a tangent only because I have had numerous people that will do this. And I'm not even going to get too deep into the conversation, but what I will tell you is this, is that if you believe that what you're doing when it comes to your business, and, I was telling a brand new member today, because he was asking, like, how did you get, identify what your purpose was and things like that. I always say the vehicle right now is books. This is not my purpose. Helping people to be able to be profitable authors. That is not my purpose for being here on this earth. That is a vehicle that allows me to open up the opportunity to present what I'm really called to do and the gifts that God has given me, right? But what I do understand is that if God gave you this gift, if God gave you the vision to do this business, he's also not a God of confusion. God is not going to tell you to do a thing this month and then tell you not to do it next month. And a lot of times what we do is we think that God is talking to us. And if I can be real transparent, can I just say something that I know is going to, again, probably cause some people to not want to watch this show, not follow me. I mean, it is what Ep.2 is. Sometimes, guys, we have to make sure we understand what we're listening to. Right. And so a lot of times we think it might be God guiding us in a different direction, but sometimes it could be something taking us away from the direction that God has called us in. The crazy thing about when we identify what our purpose is and we identify what it is that we're here for, do you understand that it is not supposed to just fall on our lap? It's not going to be easy. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. All of us are going to go through trials and tribulations. In fact, I've never heard anybody ever say that got to the mountaintop that it was easy for me to get to the top, that it took no work for me to get where I want to be, that everything was just given to me and handed to me. Guys, you must understand that when you make a decision to step out on faith and do something that you've never done, faith is going to require you to do something you've never seen. And so in that process of moving forward and walking in faith, it's going to seem like sometimes it's not working. I can't tell you how many days I have woken up and said, what am I going to do? I don't know which way to go, but I am confident in what it is that I'm doing, and I'm going to stay. But right now, I need something to happen right now. And so I totally understand when sometimes it just doesn't seem like it's happening. But I always like to share this too, and then I'll wrap it up. 90 days of consistent activity. I promise you, less than 10% of the people watching this can actively say they're doing 90% of everything if they have a coach that their coach has given them. I mean, doing 100% for 90 days of what their coaches have given them. And so I tell people 90 days of consistent activity. You're not going to see results. So if you started today doing the activity and then tomorrow you stop, you got to start all over. You've killed the seed. The plant won't grow. And so you can't give up. You can't give up. I promise you, the days when you feel like it is not working, somebody is inspired. So with that stated, I'm going to finish it with that. Y'all, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your hour on today. And I pray that you enjoyed our guests, and I pray that you enjoyed this message. God bless you. Bye.